Happy Friday, and it's time for the weekend energy forecast. And we're going to be using the Medicine Woman Oracle deck today. And again, happy Friday. I hope everyone is doing well as we are preparing for the end of the month. End of the month. Whoa. We just had a whole bunch of cards just hit the floor, and we're going to go with those decks. That was kind of weird. Okay, so this is what I'm starting with, and this is what we'll roll with. This is the weekend energy forecast. My name is Maris, and welcome to my sacred space. I'm over here in Oklahoma City right now, and I like to do a 3-card row, and so we'll have a couple of rows of the 3 cards here, because she kicked out quite a little stack for us to be doing a reading from. So, wow, let's take a look at the first row. This is the energy coming in for the weekend, and we start with the Rebirth card, and you'll see here, and I'm laughing because the song, I got the whole world in my hands, but he's got the whole wide world in his hands. That's what I'm feeling right there. That little song is playing in the background, and I'm feeling the sense of, I don't want to say really quite a completion, but a completion, things changing and coming to where they're supposed to be. Now, the great mystery is the obstacle card. And when I'm looking at this particular here, it was about your eyes being open. And when I'm looking at this card in whole, this is almost a knock in the head for you to open your eyes. You've been kind of going through life with your eyes closed, and this is asking you to open your eyes. And then the help card we'll see is in an upside down position. And it's the spirit of earth, and normally in the earth, it means about being really connected and grounded. And this, when I'm looking at it, is not about being connected or grounded. And I almost have a feeling of kind of like floating on air, being above, and I'm not meaning that as in being superior to, but kind of running parallel to being grounded. Not quite being grounded, but running parallel to it. So that's a kind of interesting way to look at that line. So that line, that particular line, is about the energy coming in. And now we're going to be looking at where things are going to go with that. And I'm going to say, at first it looks a little scary, but a little bit of hope here. And I'm like, please, we need that little bit of hope. So let's look at this line here. We have purification upside down. But it is met with personal power as your obstacle. And then we have empowerment here as your help. And I'm just going to kind of like bring it all in together on one line on this particular line. So where is that energy that's coming in? Where is it going to? What's going to happen with this? And I'm going to say this weekend you will be going through a little bit of the down and dirty, some of the raw and very emotional, but it is also very empowering and helps you get back to where you need to be. Okay, gets you back to where you need to be. And when I'm saying where you need to be, where you agreed, what you've agreed to. You've fallen off track, and this is an opportunity for you to get back into your groove, get back into where you're needing to be and where you're needing to go. Now, how is this all going to kind of come together? And I'm over here almost with a stomach ache on this one, but let me just say it's like this. We've got healing family lines right here. And then we have the male principle. And then we have the art of rituals. And on this, what I really felt very, very strongly was that this is a time of healing. It is a time of compromise. It is a time of compromise. And your family, or what you consider to be your family, coming back in together, kind of interweaving together. All right, so you see where it has the male principle as the opposition, or the obstacle card. All right, so when I'm looking at this card, the big message I get on that isn't so much about a man, but somebody very, very assertive, almost aggressive, but very, very assertive, very much in control. The puppet master of the family, or the puppet master of this group, and that this person has difficulties relinquishing some of the control. It's not so much about asking for relinquishing of the control. It's learning to delegate where they need to delegate. And it's in this, the conversation has a little bit of need to be about bringing in balance, and that person just is too heavy on their side of that balance, and that they need to kind of delegate some of these concerns that they have. Gosh, this is so weird. Concerns back to the people. So I thought that was really kind of strange. So this is not necessarily a male, but somebody who's kind of bossy, assertive, controlling, that they need to kind of be confronted to relinquish some of the control that they have. When you look at this art of rituals, this is about you bringing in your energy back. Reclaiming your energy from this person, and starting back into what is your routine. And that is your routine. Sometimes it's like that teenager that has to ask the parent, or tell the parent really, that they need to have a little bit of say, a little bit of learning in their journey. And this is the same kind of thing. It's about kind of going in and reworking some of your boundaries. Some of your boundaries have been overtaken by other people, and this is going to be a good weekend to reclaim those boundaries. All right, and where does this all lead us to? What's the final end result of the energy that we're expecting? Where is it going to take us to? And it says right over here, all potentials. And I'm like, this is your opportunity for growth. This is your opportunity for movement. This is your opportunity for balance. So this is about all potentials, and what opportunities that you're bringing in. Potentials are kind of what can sit in the head. Opportunities are what we will start to manifest in the physical realm. The obstacle is that your perspective has been so broad that it's vague. And it's important for you to bring in your vision and narrow it down. The problem is your perspective has been so broad that it is vague. And it's important for you to bring that perspective in so you can narrow it down. Sacred Ceremonies is the final card here. And this is about, when I'm looking at this, it's like honor yourself. Put that crown on yourself. If you have to put it on yourself, do it. If somebody is there to crown you, let them crown you. But this is a time, a weekend of that reclamation of your soul, of your spirit, of who you are, and bringing it back in. And again, let me state, a time to reestablish those boundaries, because the puppet master or the puppet masters in your life have kind of like taken over your boundaries, and this is going to be a fantastic weekend for you to reclaim those boundaries. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Peace, love, and harmony. Don't forget to love this video, comment something cool, and share it with people.